Hey guys, welcome back to Pine Hollow Auto Diagnostics. Behind me is the 2009 Nissan Altima, which we featured in a video on TPMS issues. And if you remember, the rear alignment was off, the camber angle, and it chewed up the rear tires. So now 2 months later, the customer finally brought it in for the free tires that I ordered right when she left in December. And here's why she brought it in. This is ridiculous. This is the left rear tire. So according to her, she wasn't going faster than 90 miles an hour. On a longer highway trip. And I really don't know what happened here. I mean, the tread still looks, it's worn, but it's still there. It's not like the tire wore through and blew out. So what the hell happened here? Why is the sidewall completely destroyed and detached from the the rest of the tire here? So her story was the TPMS light. It was good for for a month or so, and then it came on. So she just visually, eyeballed the tires, and she said they looked okay. Then on this trip, she was going through the mountain region, entered a tunnel, rolling just fine, and then came out of the tunnel. She said she heard some noise, and the car was acting kind of funny, so they pulled over, and I don't know. She said she didn't go too far on this, but apparently it was enough to completely shred the sidewall. So I think it's time for a little detective work. So this is the left rear tire, okay? And if you remember last time, we swapped the left and the right because the left was really bad, and so I put it on the right side. So this guy is the one with the new TPMS sensor right here. See, it has a different valve cap. And it's the one that was a little chewed up on the inside here. It was worse than the other one, but this isn't the one that blew out. So to explain this, I don't know if it leaked somewhere and then this happened, or I couldn't find any nails or things stuck in the tread. I mean, anything's possible. She could have been going through a tunnel and something sliced the sidewall and it was an instant blowout, and then the tire self-destructed after driving on it for a little bit. So the hope here is that the rim is still true, and already have the new tires in stock, so we're going to put those on. And I'm going to check for codes to see which of these TPMS sensors acted up and what code it's set. Alright, here we go. So in cases like this, it's very important to do your detective work and follow up to see, what caused the problem, if it was related to a previous fix. See, Altima 2009. Okay. I'll just do an auto scan for now. It's pretty quick on Nissans. Now look, 4 faults in the body control module. That's where the tire pressure monitor resides. So I'm going to let this finish scanning and we'll go to the BCM. Okay, we're done with our scan. Let's go to BCM. Read codes. I don't know what the PNP/clutch switch is, but flat tire, rear left, no data, rear left, battery voltage low, rear left, C service manual. So indeed, all of the codes point to the rear left sensor, which is still original for this vehicle. It's not the one that we replaced. And to prove that, let me just save that real quick. To prove that, we can go to our tire pressure monitor, work support, ID read. So see, the one we replaced, this one that the number is different, that's the Napa sensor. That's the rear right. The rear left is an original OEM, Nissan sensor. So yeah, at this point we have to see if that sensor is still alive after surviving the tire shreddage. So let's use our TPMS tool to see if that sensor is still active. If not, we'll have to replace it while the tire's off, obviously. But yeah, we'll go from there. So from last video, some of you guys were curious what this tool is. It is the Autel Maxi TPMS TS401, and what this tool is capable of is just reading sensors and activating them, by bringing it close to the sensor, and also checking key fobs by it has an RKE and RF monitor, so you can check the battery of your key fob. But it's not that fancy. You can't program sensors, but it's very handy to have. So here we're going to select our vehicle, Nissan Altima 2006 to 2012. Now it wants us to trigger all the sensors. So let's go ahead and do that, starting with the front left. Now what we're going to do here is put the front wheels on the back. Since these tires were, kind of halfway worn, we're going to put the new tires on the front, since that's what matters most. Like I think if she had a blowout on the front, it would be a lot worse scenario than having a blowout on the back. So right now this is registered as the front left, so we're going to, keep it this way. Now this tool, sometimes it works really fast, sometimes it's kind of finicky. See, it's taking a while. Usually it just zaps them. It's pretty quick. Let's see, no, cancel. Sensor triggered but cannot be known. I don't know what that means. Let's try again. Come on. No sensor detected. There you go. Just have to position it right. So we can always scroll through our sensors. Like that one, see its battery's normal, 35 psi. The next one is front right, which is still on the vehicle in its correct location. Let's trigger this guy. Perfect. So normal, 31 psi. Rear right, that's still here. So this is that replacement Napa sensor. Let's see if that's still good. Okay, normal. And last but not least, our culprit. Nothing wrong with that sensor. Normal, 35 psi, there's the ID. Well, I'm sorry. Make sure you're reading the right sensor. It's 0 psi, but it says the battery is good. So should we replace this sensor just because we have the wheel off already? Or should we just put it on and assume everything's fine? I mean, when this tire went flat, I don't know what happened. It could have set all types of codes, but she said her TPMS light was flashing, it was on at first. She checked the tires, or visual inspection, you know how accurate that is. Then it went off. Then eventually started flashing, and then this happened. So many events happened all at once. You know, what came first, chicken or the egg? I'm not sure. I could call her up, see if she wants a new sensor right now, or see if you know, it lasts a while longer. But in any case, this is I didn't do this, okay, I swear. So that's where we stand. Well, I got the tire off. I've never seen a tire come off in 2 pieces. So here's the question, what caused it to go flat? I took a closer look on the inside of the tread, and what do we see right here? Yep, nice chunk of metal sticking out of the tread. So that's what caused the tire to go flat initially, and then the TPMS light did its thing, and well, I guess the owner thought it wasn't going flat, but it actually was. So moral of the story here, just check your damn tire pressures, I guess. Use a little pencil gauge, and it only costs $2 at whatever, Walmart, and just, if your TPMS light comes on, just check your tire pressures. That's it. Alright, so I'm going to mount the new tire. The rim looks actually decent shape. Shouldn't ruin that. So that should be the end of this little series or debacle, I guess. Alright guys, catch you next time.